How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connect on Sunday, January the 9th, as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons in just a second. I think we had told you we were going to give you the Eagles and Cowboys, and we put it later on in the video. So let me go ahead and put these football thoughts earlier on in the video for you as well. But have your free pick in just a second. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. We have a lot of games to get to today. We'll buy about 8 different thoughts, or maybe 10 different thoughts today, similar to yesterday's 10 different thoughts. And I think folks appreciate the extra content as we try to streamline the video the best that we can. But we always try to work for you, obviously, every single day. So I hope you guys are doing great. And again, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 18 years. This is the 18th year now. And Doc Sports has been around for 52 years. We're the OGs, if you will, of sports handicapping and analysis and algorithms and stuff. And how this works is our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Indian Cowboy. Indian Cowboy is one of the handicappers at Docs. And then our next best selections are our YouTube Premium selections, which we won yesterday with Oklahoma. We give you 2 thoughts every day on YouTube Premium. And 30 extra videos. We do a live show once a week as well. That usually has 10 extra selections at least. So you're talking about 100 extra selections all for just $20 a month. And you get to hang out with me once a week on a live show. And then our next best selection, of course, is our free picks and leans. Our third best selections are free picks and leans, which we give you here every single day. And we have our 7-unit NFL selection tonight at 8:20. Join us. We are 12-6 in top plays in football. Not to mention 10 of those 12-6. 10 out of those 12 selections are outright winners. So it's been a great football year, plus 5,100 in the NFL, winning football season. NBA, nice winner on Charlotte over Milwaukee yesterday. Back-to-back NBA winners, winning NBA season. Hockey, we had a down day yesterday, but plus 3,000 on the hockey season so far. College basketball, we missed our play yesterday. Hopefully we'll try to bounce back today. And we had Louisville on the road against FSU. And hopefully we'll try to bounce back today. And that's about it. Football, excited about it. Winning season, NBA winning season, hockey winning season. And you know about college basketball, which we're trying to get on a run. Do like our play today, and there will be a day where we have 3 selections very soon in college basketball. We went 3-0 on Wednesday, for example. When the time is right, we'll do that. So, but other than that, let's get straight to it for your free play today. I like the New Orleans Saints today minus the points. I think you can grab them at about 5.5 here. By the way, YouTube Premium is out there for you. So we do have our YouTube Premium selection today. It is in the game at 3 o'clock in college basketball, so be sure to jump on that. And I like the Saints today. You know, the Saints lost to the Falcons early this year, and I think it's a great opportunity for them to get a little revenge here. So I like the minus the 4.5. You can find minus 4 at MGM and PointsBet, but and at the win as well. But we'll give you minus 4.5 just to make sure. But people forget how good the Saints defense is. This is a team that shut out Tampa Bay. You know how hard that is to do? That's really, really hard to do. To shut out Tampa Bay. And given the fact they have revenge against the Falcons, given the fact that this defense has given up a total of 39 points in their last 4 games against the Jets and Tampa Bay and Miami and Carolina, I think they step up here. Yes, Atlanta lost to Buffalo by 14, which wasn't that bad, but Atlanta's playoff hopes decimated with that loss. So, and I'm a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan. You can see the Falcons helmet behind me, but once you lose that, it's tough. And Falcons are 7-9, and the Saints are 8-8. Obviously, I don't think the Saints really go to the playoffs, but this is an important game for this team. They beat Carolina 18-10. They beat Tampa Bay. They beat the Jets. They're playing good football right now. And yes, the Falcons beat the Lions, but that was by 4. They got destroyed by San Francisco. And they lost to Tampa Bay 17-30, and that defense was suspect. So I like New Orleans minus the 4.5 today for your free play today. I'm going to quickly run through all the other leans for you real fast here. Like Maryland plus the points, back-to-back losses against conference opponents. I like them over Wisconsin. I think they upset Wisconsin. Wisconsin has won 5 straight, but they have the Buckeyes on deck. And again, Maryland is 0-3 in conference play. So I suspect Maryland will get it done here today. Only a small dog here. They've beaten Florida, Richmond, and Vermont. They were up on Iowa and lost to Illinois, who was coming off of a loss. Wisconsin has Ohio State on deck, and Wisconsin nearly lost to Georgia Tech on the road. So they could be suspect on the road, like Maryland here. Also like the Denver Nuggets here. They just beat Sacramento. They have the Clippers on deck. Oklahoma City's off 3 losses and a whopping and a whooping by Minnesota. But I think Denver remembers the loss to Oklahoma City at home in December, and I don't see them taking Oklahoma City lightly here. I know Oklahoma City's off of a 30-point loss, But does Denver really lose twice on the same court in the same year to a sub 500 team in Oklahoma City? Gonna go with Denver here minus the points. Like the Cavs here today against the I take it back. I like the Warriors over the Cavs here today. Cavs are 26-12 ATS, and Golden State won by 15 last time. Of course, Cleveland has revenge. It's a huge comeback if you remember, but the Warriors lost they've lost back-to-back games down to Dallas and New Orleans. They come back home. Clay's supposed to play today. In this day and age, you never know what happens. I mean, the Eagles announced they were resting their entire starters, an hour or so before game time. We would have gave you the over if that was the case, and instead we gave you the under. So these days, be sure to check with the latest updates and stuff. So the COVID updates, it's just based on whenever we do the video. Things change after we do the video as well. So always keep that with mind, with a grain of salt. But I can see the Warriors stepping up here with Clay, and I think they'll start off the game much better, like the Warriors here. As far as the Timberwolves and the Rockets, I like the Timberwolves here. I know the public favors the Timberwolves, but why wouldn't you take the Timberwolves? They're 19-20, one game away from 500. The odds makers really hoped the Rockets would do well in their last game. That's why they only put them as a plus 3.5 dog against Dallas, and they let them down. They were coming off that big win against Washington, getting their 2 stars back who were suspended, and then they lay an egg immediately their next game against Dallas. I just think the Rockets are bad. I like Minnesota minus the points to try to get to 500 on the year. They need to win these type of games if they're going to make the playoffs. Milwaukee and Oakland in college basketball. I like Oakland here. Oakland's beaten 3 teams inside the top 100. Milwaukee's best win is against the top 230. Oakland is routing teams right now. They had a terrible year last year as well. So I think Coach Campy's team is rolling this year, and they do have Cleveland State on deck, who is one of the cream of the crop in the league. But I don't see Oakland overlooking Milwaukee. Oakland has beaten Vermont, Oklahoma State, Toledo, top 100 teams. Oakland's a good team. Milwaukee's off of a bad game against Detroit Mercy, but Oakland is just the better team, laying so many points here. I know, but I like Oakland. Lakers and Grizzlies, no Ja. But Grizzlies are fantastic on the boards, and Grizzlies are even better without Ja, it seems. But LeBron will play, and the Lakers might be turning things around. They beat Atlanta, Sacramento, Minnesota, and Portland, all 4 games recently. I can see why the Lakers are favored here. They seem to be figuring things out. They're getting a lot of help from the bench, and I can see them hanging in there and not losing to these Grizzlies once again. Northwestern, Ohio State. Like Northwestern plus the points here. Scary to go against Ohio State as coming off of a loss. Northwestern has lost back-to-back games, though, by 6 to Michigan State and 4 to Penn State. They did beat Maryland and Georgia. Ohio State is off of a loss, and they get quite motivated after a loss. After losing to Xavier, they beat a top 30 Seton Hall team, and after losing to Florida, they beat a Duke team by 5. Now they just lost to Indiana, and they only scored 51 points in their last game. They're going to be upset. Northwestern has a great offense, though, and of course they can score. I do think this game goes over, but I want to give you a lean on the side and not on the total. Totals can be fickle at times, unless they're a nationally publicized game. Then totals can be different. I'll take the points here with Northwestern. Northwestern beat this team by 1 last year, and Ohio State had revenge in that second game, and Ohio State only beat them by 10. So I like Coach Collins. They haven't won a conference game, and I think they hang in against Ohio State. And your final lean today is on the Blazers against the Kings. I know the Blazers are terrible, but Sacramento's won both the games this year by 4 points. Both are high scoring. Blazers have the Nets on deck. And do you know who has a better record this year between these two teams? The Kings do. The Kings have, by 2 games, they have a better record than these Blazers. Sacramento was competitive, but lost 2 games to Atlanta and Denver. Portland did beat Atlanta and was tied against Cleveland heading into the 4th quarter. I think Portland is turning things around here. And they also have double revenge. I'll go with Portland here as an extra lean for you. YouTube Premium, Cincinnati and Memphis, Washington, Colorado. I think they're both great selections. They're available now for you as well. Hope you guys are doing great. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.